I have no single clue if this will work out. I just bought the 5-ton leaf springs and shock absorbations for my Mercedes Winter. I just checked the measurements and they're supposed to fit. So let's see and find out what will happen. Took me about 1 hour to find the solution with my jack. And I should lift the Sprinter. I'm not sure if you are supposed to lift there, if it's able to carry all the weight. But now I finally managed and I hope it's enough. The wheel is off and here you see this I'm supposed to change. So you have bolts here and there and over there. After this I'm also gonna change this one. So I hope everything will fit. Took me 2 hours to get this off. I have to admit it wasn't easy, and I actually thought I should just put on a wheel again and give up, but I pushed through and finally managed. So let's see how it goes with the other bolts to get the entire, yeah, you can call it suspension, I guess. We'll see. Just a status update. The 5-ton spring leaves, or how you call them, they are not fitting. I think they are a little bit too thick and the bolt is bigger, the hole, so I just screwed everything together again. I hope the car will not fall into pieces, as I don't have a torque wrench to put on proper tightness. I'm not sure what I should do or think. I just need to do more research. It's a bit hard to order parts here in Northern Norway because it takes always 2 or 3 weeks to get them, and then I never know if they fit or not. So it's not easy. To wait about 1.5 weeks to get the new parts. As you see, I'm ongoing demounting everything. So as I loosened it last time, it's really easy to get it now down. But I hope it will not fall. I hope it won't fall into pieces when I drive several thousand kilometers, as I don't have a Turkey key. But I have to do it and see if I can borrow it somewhere, just to be sure that everything is properly fit together. Here the new one, they are double leaf spring. I hope it will fit and they will make the van a little bit higher. Alright, I couldn't film the whole process. I had to loosen this one here and I loosened this one to have enough space to get this on place. And after this I had to jiggle around with this here because it was really hard to get it spot on, but eventually in the end I made it, and seems to be it's a good fit, the new spring leaf. I'm not sure if this will be higher, but at least it's a 2-leaf spring, so it should be better. Everything went so smooth, but the only one thing which is catastrophic for the whole project, it's one bolt. Sometimes I'm really upset, but the road cars is always the same. You never know what you get, and yeah, it's really stupid that it happened. You see this one, it won't come out. Stuck. Just bought a better tool which has a higher torque and I finally managed to loosen it without destroying everything. Again, you have to buy the proper tool, otherwise you would waste a lot of hours and not getting anywhere. Here do we have the parts I changed, so everything is original. I hope they are original. You never know buying an old car. And now the entire van looks more straight. So I gained around 5 centimeters. And it was a really good result.